Hello, Alex. Thank you so much for
Hello,
joining
Winnie.
me
Always a
today.
pleasure to see you.
It's lovely to have you here. We have a few questions for you,
Mm-hmm.
and we want people to know about this
All right.
program that has been going on. And who's the better person to come to apart from you? Like, you're the
Okay.
guru in this thing.
Fair enough.
All right, how have you been?
I'm actually fantastic considering all the changes in startup visa, all the
Mm,
progress that we experience, and success stories behind it.
mm,
I'm doing great. Thank you.
lovely, lovely. So, I have a question, a bunch of questions, but I'll
Right.
just run through some of them. If we
Mm-hmm.
have enough time, all of them.
By all
But
means.
my first question is, many African entrepreneurs dream of expanding their businesses
Mm-hmm.
to Canada. Why is a startup visa considered the best pathway for them?
Well, for few reasons, I would emphasize three probably. Reason number one, if they actually thinking of expanding, Canada provides probably the best platform for entrepreneurs from
Mm-hmm.
all over the world, not only Africa.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of Africa, which is very, very emerging economy, people definitely not very familiar with expansion overseas,
Mm-hmm.
beyond probably Middle East or Europe, but it's very sensitive and very limited. But in this case, it provides direct pathway and in the most probably affordable way.
Right.
But the last point is probably valuable for families and entrepreneurs who work in teams because Canadian Startup Visa provides opportunity not only for solo entrepreneurs,
Mm-hmm.
but for entrepreneurs who work as a team. Let's say team up to five can move all together.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we're talking about design studio or some like we have experience the whole firm key people decided to relocate and it was possible because
Really?
of unique features of startup visa in Canada.
That's lovely. It's most people don't know about this, and there's so much emerging
Yeah.
economies in Africa, especially places like Kenya and South
Mm-hmm,
Africa.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's really huge, so that's a good thing for people to
Absolutely.
know out there. So this already sounds very different from other programs.
Mm-hmm,
What makes it even more attractive for entrepreneurs from Africa in particular? Like there's other parts of the world like China and Europe,
mm-hmm,
as you mentioned, that
mm-hmm.
they're already doing this, but why Africa with the emerging economy in Africa? And we know like the gap between the rich and the poor in Africa is really wide.
Yes,
So,
but so anywhere in the world.
mm-hmm,
What we're talking about here, and a primary focus, I think, for us to be open for African continent, is because, well, it's an emerging economy.
mm-hmm,
It's an ecosystem where people are bright, smart,
mm,
educated, entrepreneurial, and a bit hungry in a good way.
right.
Like they want to make money, they want a success.
Mm,
In the same time, old world economies in Europe, in the United States, they probably had their best days behind,
mm,
if you know what I mean. So in this case, for African entrepreneurs, expansion means not only going somewhere, but bringing that success back and do it faster that way. Because if they settle in Canada and their enterprise succeed,
mm-hmm,
it's good because they can bring progress back home and accelerate the growth,
right.
even back home or internationally.
Okay. Just a segue from that.
Yeah.
So if someone is doing this and bringing their family as well,
Mm-hmm.
do they come straight in as permanent residents or
Mm-hmm.
how does that work for them?
Great question. And great because that's exactly the essence of the program to
Mm,
start people on a permanent residency journey from day one.
right.
Because many people are missing this point. They try educational path. We had experience with people who came from Nigeria, Kenya, Tanzania, and started a learning curve here,
Mm,
and it lasts for years. And people spend savings instead of not only using savings for immediate permanent residency program,
mm,
but also investing in own enterprise
right.
here. And this is critical. And also, it is also critical, like I mentioned briefly, for families as well, because families can come with them too.
Mm-hmm.
And before even permanent residency granted, they can apply for open work permit.
Oh, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. So the focus of this is more on the business idea than on the applicant's bank account, correct?
Oh yeah, that's a great point because there is distinction between this particular program in Canada, which does not require a big capital investment or huge net worth.
Right.
Um, Other programs around the world focus not only on sole entrepreneurs, not teams, but also require big net worth, large investment, uh, and people of entrepreneurial level, they sometimes don't have that, which eliminates opportunity for them to move somewhere where requirements are so high. And on that note, it's worth to mention not only capital is requirement is very moderate, if not minimal, we're talking about lack of point system for this particular program because if you check any other program in Canada, it's all based on points and it's very hard to reach. But here there is no points. Your talent, your stamina, your skill level, and your probably entrepreneurial success hunger. That's what drives people.
Yeah, that point thing, especially recently, it's been changing so much. So
Oh yeah.
that's a good point. Yeah. So what about the family side of things? Can the applicants, they bring their families and they settle in here immediately, and that is very powerful. So how the reality of it, how long does this process take? How do you know you're eligible for it?
Well, let's start from the end then. Well, eligibility, how we work with this at Anyvisa and Anyvisa Africa is a great segue to this program. I think that's what we need to address first. The access point is free. We assess people when they come, and they apply through pre-assessment forms, and it's a significant relief for people to know that they have some potential and they can apply. There is no direct obstacle to them to participate in the program, which is great because many offices, they charge people even to find out they don't qualify. Right. Yeah. So I think that's what we can do, and we're doing that. Then you ask about family aspect of this. Let's say young family, because entrepreneurs, by the way, there is no age limit.
Another point.
We had clients from 19 to 84. And sometimes we have people with practically adult children. And if children, by the way, adult children over age 22 involved in family business and they want to move together, we move them under family venture. That's another point. But for family, let's say a regular family, husband, wife, couple children, maybe already in a way, well, they can move here even before they granted permanent residency because the government of Canada allowed them to apply for work permit, which allows kids to go to school for free. They qualify. And while, let's say, the applicant makes some money on a side business if they want to survive and add financial stability to family, wife can work or work part-time because open work permits are very significant addition to this program itself. And I think it's great for families to relocate that way because they can settle and adapt even before permanent residency granted.
This, I'm learning so much about this program. To be honest, I didn't know about it. So it sounds more than a visa. It's got a lot of opportunities, and that is really good. It transforms all of this. Now, we at we're doing all this stuff here, but what makes us, if someone is watching this out there today and they're like,
and I hope they do. And I hope they like it. Okay. Yes.
Yes. So if somebody is watching this, oh my goodness, I love this. How can they reach us, and what makes us the best out there? Because I know there's a lot of people that might also be offering this, but why choose us?
Well, my approach is ignore competition. Simply because we're doing so much, so good. We don't really care who is trying to mimic us or do something in this at this area of immigration. What I would suggest people to check out first track records of anybody who claimed that they have success in startups, because we work in this area since 2013 when the program was first introduced. But then the pilot stage of the program ended in 2018, and that's where we really picked up the pace of startup visa applications. And then we became, if not the biggest, but one of the biggest processors of startup because of our approach. We not only formally fill up forms and file, and whatever happened, we incorporated a very significant chunk of monitoring and advisory for business side as well as immigration, combining them together, which makes us probably unique handlers of startup visa application, because there is no way any startup visa applicant can succeed without being assisted in a business from the business side of the thing. And because of that, I think it's quite significant that we have success rate close to 100%, because there is no way we can lose control of any side of this process. And you ask very good question, how to reach us. So, ladies and gentlemen who is watching us, Winnie, our moderator of Anyvisa Africa website, will be happy to respond. You can find contact information in the description below. And if you're interested, subscribe to our general channel on YouTube, which is a huge success for the last few years. And you can find so many videos, so much information about startups, about immigration to Canada in general. And of course, like the video, share with someone in Africa or around the world who can benefit from this, you think. And well, I guess stay safe by staying informed.
Yes, as Alex mentioned, our social media, so much information, and not just for people who are outside of Canada. Even if you're in Canada and you have any immigration questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Please subscribe, follow us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you very much, Winnie.
Being here.
Thank you very much.